Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday, one and all. Welcome to my Friday night stream. We are sat here in the quiet corner of Dalaran at the moment, just relaxing out with a couple of NPCs and some butterflies, which is pretty awesome. And we're just going to wait here, let people give a chance to come in, and then we're going to have a look at the mailbox, which I haven't looked at since Wednesday, so we should have some good things in there. I reposted things on earlier. Alatar, how are you? Happy Friday to you. I hope you've had a good week so far. Looking forward to the weekend. Should get my Brutosaur to catch some of these butterflies. That would be quite awesome. It's very peaceful though. Very peaceful indeed. Okay, so shall we have a look? Let's go through. Oh, right. Mr. Redblade. Good day to you, Mr. Samadan. Thank you very much for that. 7 months. That's amazing support. Thank you ever so much. That is super duper kind of you. Let's see some chef's hats for Mr. Redblade. Thank you very much for your continued support. Really do appreciate it. Bit of a cold this week. Nothing that can't be managed. Yeah, colds can be like that, can't they? More niggly and annoying than anything else usually, aren't they? But glad it's not affecting you too much. Now let's go and have a look at a mailbox. Galactor, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my... Oh, excuse me. Welcome to my Friday night stream. We are just about to go check the mailbox. So this is mail. This is all our auctions and sales since Wednesday night. Doing very well, thank you very much. So let's go have a look and see what we have first and foremost in the mail. Warren, how are you? Happy Friday to you and Nix. Both coming in relatively quickly there. Doing very well here, thank you very much. And Morgan Kane, how are you? Thanks for stopping by, one and all. I hope you're all looking forward to a lovely weekend. Let's have a look where we're at in the mailbox stakes. So we have a few 71 ml, some purchases I made, oh no, some expires there. Let's get rid of those first. We do have some sales. That's a lot of spiced snapper sales, interestingly. Hydral Expedition bag, sold another one of those. That's a good one. Sailor's Pie again. And Binding of Haste, Combatants. We've got mittens, belt, braces, and cloak. And then a couple more purchases there, Veiled Crystal, and Swampfish and Chips, Enchant Weapon, Elemental Force, and Seal of Haste have gone there. I wonder if that's a new turn in there. Meluso, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. So we'll let this next 10 come through in this refresh. It's coming up here 7 seconds away. And then we'll have a look at what the next 10 mails are. So we're at 48,000 currently. Now we're... Oh, wow, that's jumped a bit. Now we're at 86,000. That must have been a lot of things. What came in there? More Sinister Gear. Seal of Haste, Tuxedo, Jacket and Shirt. The Dark Moon Firewater. I bought that and reset the market on that. So I got some sales there, which is nice. And some more Sinister Gear. One for 10,000 there. That's a nice price. And some Bountiful Feast, 2 lots of 5. So 86,000. Catrozo, how are you? Happy Friday to you too. I hope you're doing well, all set for the weekend. So I would say that's a pretty good mailbox for 3 days. So let's open those before the refresh kicks in. So that was 68,000. Collect up all of that. Lovely gold. And then see what the refresh gives us. That's another 34 there, that's just jumped in. Swamp Fish and Chips sales there as well. Another 5,000 there. So that was 86 collected in that lot. And then another 5,700. So takes us to about 90,000 gold for 3 days. So about 30,000 gold a day, I would say, from looking at that. which is pretty nice. I'm very happy with that. So that's a good start to the evening. We don't have much in the way of expires at this stage. Let's have a look at my auctions. Oh, we actually have some more sales coming in. Binding of Haste and Glazed Haunches. We have some Bountiful Feasts about to expire, so let's take those off now. And we'll repost those on. And I'll leave the 12-hour ones for the moment. Let them run their course, and the rest of the stuff will be... should hopefully... there we go, there's 48-hour ones for all of that lot. Okay, so we'll take those off.
If you find anything exotic,
Oops, wrong one. And then we'll come back. There we go. And collect those cancels. There we go. Don't forget to get your +5 profession skill ups on any profession. You're still leveling the Diamond Fair. Oh, good point, Brutalicious, actually. Brutalicus, sorry. Yes. Now, where am I at with enchanting? Would be one to look at. Because we are currently, actually, we are at 147 of 150, so that would be a good one just to finish off. I've never actually done it, so it might be worth going over and having a look at that one. Just to top out the enchanting. Although chances are I'm going to be making things that are a profit anyway, so I'll probably skill up just by restocking anyway. So enchanting is probably going to be an easy one for me to do. Naturally anyway, from looking at that. Let's post these things we've just cancelled back on. Let's go back to our auctions and run a post scan. You do mine every evening, and at level 60 you got your first 5-figure mailbox. Oh, congratulations, well done, that's very nice. Adroseth, how are you? I'm having a very good day, thank you very much. How about you? And Lockdown, thanks for stopping by, hope you're doing well. Annette, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. You left Mal 2 months ago, and now you're wondering if the game will conserve the players. Or is a dead game? What do I think? Really love this game and wanted to come back. Well, I think that's your answer there, really, is if there's something you love about it, then carry on playing it. If it's not fun, don't. And there's plenty for many people, I think, still to enjoy. I myself am really enjoying it. So I would say it's never going to be a dead one. There's going to be lots and lots of things that you can do. But that's me, and that's the pace I take it. Everyone is different, and your mileage may vary depending on what you find fun. But I'm sure WoW is far from dead, to be honest. Hug, please, like the name. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well this fine evening. WoW has millions of active subs still. Can decline for years and years and still keep going. I would say so, definitely. Still a lot of things to do, yeah. If it's fun, play it. That's true, basically. So long as it's here and so long as it's fun, I will continue with playing it, definitely. Alright, let's post this lot on. Good evening, Gwylyn. How are you? How's your week been? Hope all is well with you. We're just going to post on a load of things here. That should all be fine, I think. Looking at that. Silkweave Satchels at 388. Deep Sea Bags at 899. That's interesting. Last time my auction was scanned was 17 hours ago. I think TSM was having a problem updating at the moment. I wonder. Let's have a quick look at my TSM. Where is it? Oh no, it has updated. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's just... let's try a reload. See what that does. Maybe it updated whilst I was coming on. Bullseye, how are you? Very well, thanks. Have one more day at work and then nice week off. Oh, very nice wedding. Looking forward to that, I bet. Mr. Pater there need a fix. Quite possibly. I think it was just slow and coming up. Let's have a look at the auctions now. Let's look at something. Yes, there we go. TSM auction database 46 minutes ago. There we go. Thank you for the help on that one. Okay, we're in a good position so far. Lots of veiled crystals. Now that average purchase price is still too high. It should be a lot less than that. because I bought those for about 415 gold. So I need to remember that price when I'm looking at my mat cost. My mat cost there at 460 is probably about right, I would say. Probably have to do a restock in a moment. No worries. Having decided to try your hand at gold making, you now find that you're never at a loss of things to do. Nothing feels like a waste of time because everything has a goal. Get your stable of crafters maxed out. It's going to take a long time. Exactly, Alatar. That's the great thing I've found about having gold making as a core interest, is that there is a goal for everything, and I try and break things up into smaller goals like the reputation, or looking for a particular recipe or material, or, like you said, leveling up another profession. There's so much to do. Max at 89, how are you? And Score Shane. Me and the fam doing very well, thank you very much. Oh, here comes the deep sea bag sales. We just put those on. So that's just a couple, hopefully. We'll get the full set of 4 if someone's going for everything. We've got 3. You think we'll probably go for the 4th at that. Fingers crossed. There we go, there's the 4th. Excellent. Okay, so let's have a look. Things in our bags we can leave for the moment. That's not taking up too much space. Let's look at restocking and look at some shopping. So let's have a look at BfA mats to start off with. So we need to look at tie spray linen and the embroidered. The embroidered stuff has been really quite pricey compared to the price I bought it for. Let's see what it's like tonight. You just made 100 hexweave. Wow. Well, hexweave are good sellers still, so that's definitely worth doing. Oh, look at the price of tie spray. Someone's reset that one up at 10 gold. I've not seen it at that price for a while. How much tide spray is there? Oh, really? That's all the tide spray there is. One of 200, a 38 and a 60. And I have 27,000 tide spray with an average purchase price of 4 gold 27. I see an opportunity here. I have a lot. I've got 113. Let's get some from the guild bank. Where are we at with our tide spray? Yes, I've got 1 or 2 bits of tide spray here. Let's take a few. There we go. 5. Let's try 5 stacks to start with. Yeah, definitely worth putting out. Don't have a second account in the background there. What did I miss there? Bit of a success selling some potions out of Legion. Okay, Sky Step potions. 100% run piece versus covering on. Okay, that's interesting. Might have a look at those. Don't have a second account in the background there. Pay your posted items on the auction house. Not me, no. I would like a second account though in the future. Once I got Mr. Potato upgraded. So the Sky Steps are 336 per potion. That's pretty good actually. I'll have to look into those once I'm back on to Awakening. And Verinan, how are you? Good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We've just seen an opportunity in Tide Spray on my server. Someone's reset the market and there's very little of it on. So we're going to go and quickly, well, relatively quickly, post things on and have a look. So shopping, scan, let's have a look here. Hey noobs, how are you? Been keeping up with me on YouTube. Oh, thank you very much for that, and thank you for stopping by the live one. I've been very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? So yes, this tide spray is not normally at 10 gold 66, and there's not normally such a small supply of it. Look, in fact, that stack of 200 is already gone. So let's make some of this opportunity. 200, maximum 6 stacks. Now I'm going to leave this at 24 hours and post those up. Let's do a quick rescan. There we go, 6 stacks of 200. If people would like some tide spray linen, they are more than welcome to buy some of mine. I have plenty. Seeing as my average price is 4 gold, we'll see what happens there. What I'm interested in is this embroidered deep sea satin. But the price has really gone up now. It's 49 gold. My average purchase price is 28 gold, but I've only got 396 left. Just send it your way then if you have plenty. Definitely. Ka-ching. Hopefully we'll have a look. Well, if that pops up, then we can always put some more on. We'll see how quickly that sells. And the deep sea satin as well. I've got... yeah, see, I've only got 234 of that total with my deep sea bags. So this is going to eat into my profits too if I have to buy it at this price. So I may have to reset my prices if the price continues to stay this high. I'll probably have to buy a few at a higher price just to accommodate this. It looks like everything has gone up. Region average is 40 and embroidered region average is 36, so we're a bit higher than that. Okay. You should go 15 gold. You mean for the tide spray? It could do. There's a turn in for 20 tide spraying for expulsum is there at the moment. Okay, that could explain it. I mean, 15 is a pretty stack. Yeah, the vote is to go for 15 on the gold. I mean, I'm happy to give that a go, as we have got like you said, the pretty stacks there. Maybe we could even put some on at 20, some stacks of 20 on. Let's say not at that price, but let's say if we set, if it's 20 at the moment, for those that want it, I could do 5 stacks of 20 at obviously not 1,666, but maybe 16 gold. That could be interesting. For those that just want the 20, we could try that. People will pay a ton if it's the perfect 20. Well, let's have a look. 5 stacks of 20. Let's post those on. Quick rescan. So there we are, sat at... So I've got my 200 there, which is quite a bargain really. Like you said, put that on for hire, and then let's do that. Let's take that off. Keep this price the same, otherwise it looks like I'm undercutting myself. Oh, didn't mean to take that one off. Take the cancels. Where's my bag? There it is. There we go. Take the cancels off. I've got some sales coming in there. So then we'll post these back on. Shopping. We've got tide spray here as a favourite search. Let's do it through that way. Where has it gone? Tide spray linen exact. There it is. Okay, so we're going to come in here at 16. We're going to post how many of 6 of 200 at my same price, and then post another one at that and rescan that. How does that look? There we go. So we've got a couple of smaller ones here. I'm here at 16 for those two. I'm not going to bother buying these to try and keep on top of the market. Those are on a bid only. That looks a bit weird actually, coming out like that. 4 gold 20 for 100. But the rest of that seems fine. That's just a bid at 4 gold. It's not really. My average is, it does say 4 gold 27, but my average is more like 3.5 gold. So I'll leave that at the moment. There we go. Yeah, don't bid on it. No, I don't think so. I think I'll leave that one. Okay. Costs around 2 gold on your site. Yes, it's unusually high for us tonight. I haven't seen it that high in a while, so we'll leave it there for now. We'll have a look at our restocks on. Let's look at Legion enchanting materials, because we do use those up a fair amount. I'm running low on that. how is Chaos Crystals looking? 12 gold. Average purchase price is still 95 silver, which is obviously way higher. But we're going to run out of those. I've only got 63 left. So just to help the average even itself out, I'm going to buy just that one at 12. So that I can just keep that going. Okay, and then let's have a look at Restocks. So just double check my auctions again. And then we'll have a look and restock on everything. What have we got? Okay. Deep sea bags, I'm going to struggle with the deep sea satin on that one. And I think I would rather keep my deep sea satin for sinister gear for the moment. So even though deep sea bags are a quick seller, I'm going to do my sinister gear first, I think. And hex weave, I'm not sure what we've got, so let's just take that one off for the moment. Hydel we've got, we can keep that. And then Bountiful Feast will do, Swampfish and Chips will do, and the Enchants, okay. That seems like a good mix. Let's go gather that lot up. Tailoring, enchanting and open the task list. Okay, wish you had Chaos Crystals that cheap on your server. I know, when I got them for 90 odd silver, that was amazing. They're between 200 and 500 gold, wow. Yeah, I mean, if they're over, never buy them for more than 400 gold control, because you can always buy them with the right reputation in Argus from the vendor there. What's the name of the vendor? Let me find it. Let's get my board of information up. Let's log in to real-time board. Now have a look at this. It will remember. Tell me what it is. Goldmaking. Right, let's move this one over. Alright, let's let this load up for a moment. And where is it? Here. Vindicator Jaylana. She sells embroidered light forged drape, which you can then disenchant for a chaos crystal, guaranteed. And I believe if you got the right reputation, that should be 400 gold, I believe. So if your chaos crystals do go over that, oh hello Oreos, let's pop your camera back on. There we go. Here comes Oreo to say hello. Right up to the camera. There we go. Black Knight, how many mats do I normally store in my bank? As many as I can. You buy mats as you need them, but you want to swap to buying stuff in bulk for cheaper. Yes. You kind of get a feel for how much you're using. If you find you're just stockpiling and stockpiling and stockpiling, then obviously you're not using them up quickly enough. You missed most of Legions, don't know the ins and outs. Play the last few months. Okay. Crazy Pink Iguana, how are you? Sorry, I'm missing. Just catching up on chat here. Constantly check all channels, buy mats when they are cheap, and stock up for when you need them. Exactly. Yeah. What's that site? That is Real-Time Board. That's where I do all of my brainstorming and things. So it's really handy for just where is it? Basically, if I think of an idea or something like that, like. In this case it was about chaos crystals, so you could just type this in and then add arrows to things and little icons for things, like you could put in a little bit of extra text. Buy cheap, and then just increase that font size, change that to a nice handwriting font, and then you can get a little arrow. Where is it? Arrow. And you can turn that, and you can drag that arrow into chaos crystals. And then that is hooked in and it moves around with it. So it's really handy for someone like me who's like a visual thinker. So it's called realtimeboard.com. You can make a free account. It doesn't cost anything. I paid a little bit extra so I can export at high resolution. But this has got all of the... Oops, let's go to the hand mode again. There we go. I've got all of the stuff that I've been sort of like thinking about, things to do in WoW. I haven't updated this in a while because this is like old Legion stuff really. This was me unlocking Draenor flying, all the information I needed for that. You can pull in screenshots from things. This was all my Legion enchants that I was doing during Legion. Crusader enchant. I had a load of tailoring stuff. Where was that? Over here. Lots of Dreamcloth, just trying to find out about things, what each thing's needed. Just lots of little notes really, more than anything else. I've got loads of different things here. I'd like to post these on my website once I've got it set up, so that we can sort of share this information more easily. Because there's loads of little snippets, things like that. That was the Elec plushie. That was it there. So it's yeah, it's quite fascinating. But I definitely recommend having a look at it. Real-time board. But I'm gonna share more of that once I've got my website set up. It's just a question of time at the moment. Blessedly little of it at the moment. So, carrying on with... What have we got here? Let's take the expirations and the cooldowns down. So we need to... What do we need? We need to get some stuff from the vendor. We need to get some stuff from the guild banks. Let's start with that. Yeah, a bit like a blog. It's going to be one where I can collect up all the things that are related to sort of me, both my artwork side of things and all the information and the TSM stuff that I can't really sort of, where I can post images and things in one sort of like condensed place. But it just takes a little while for me to get the basics set up. I haven't done any HTML in a long time. So I'm just kind of familiarising myself with that. So I'm going to collect up all of this. Now last time I've been collecting from the guild bank, TSM did throw a crash, so let's see how it gets on tonight. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Did alright on that lot so far. That's everything. We need Mysterious Essence. So let's pick that up from my enchanting. Let's do the daily cooldowns whilst we're here. We'll take a temporal crystal. And we'll do an ethereal shatter to get my Mysterious Essence. Arthur's 95, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And what else do we need? Buy from vendor, buy from auction house. Shalder Ice Elk 471, not likely to have that much on. Bolts of Ember Silk, we probably need to do those on, there we go, 19 on here. Let's create those whilst we've got them. Let that run through. And then we can do the Mage Weave after this. We just need 9 of those according to that. Need to probably collect up some more Ember Silk. Looking at that, we need to go buy some stuff from the vendor, which is all for the bountiful fees. We can get that off our Brutosaur mount, and then we can make some cold tiramisu. You've been having TSM faults all night, have you? Interesting. I know I was having some last Wednesday. Are we still on 4.16, I think it was, version? Let me have a look. Yeah, 4.613. And how many do we need of this, was it? 9. 9 of those. We're still missing 1 Ember Silk, Bolt of Ember Silk. So we'll have to collect some up there. Why we need to switch to Awakening, I'm not sure yet. We'll have a look at the gather list for that in a moment, once we've done these. Now you've got switch to El Morte. Who has the Ember Silk? Why can't I just make some more? Have I not got any on me? Is that what the case is? Let's have a look at the gathering. In which case I might need to do an ember silk farm. Yeah, ember silk cloth from the auction house there, or make the bolt when profitable. We have only 3 on me and 1 in the bag, so yeah, we are going to have to buy some off the auction house or go and farm some. And what else do we need to do? Is that why we're going to Awakening? Does Awakening have some ember silk? Could be. Well, let's go have a look at the auction house stuff first. So let's just clear this lot out first. So vendor things we can do. TSM 4, close that down, reopen it up again, and then put that over the top, and then we need to buy from vendor, which is that lot. No heavy silken thread here. Okay, where do we get our heavy silken thread from? There'll be a tailor we can do for that. Let's go have a look. Oh, a bit too early. Let's try again. Let's go round, visit the tailor. As we're in Dalaran. It's quite handy doing all your stuff in Dalaran. You can get quite a lot of stuff this way.
How are you?
What have we got? Do you have heavy silken thread? You do, thank you very much. So let's get ourselves a couple of stacks. I probably don't need, let's get 1 stack for now. That will do me for now. Are we alright for silken thread? 117, okay. We're fine with that. And then auction house, we need to buy a few things. So we could buy the ember silk cloth. Let's have a look at the price of cloth. Where's my cloth? It's down here. I'll look at the bolts as well, just in case they happen to be more expensive. Shalderai silk. Oh, it's quite good. 2 gold there. And how's that fell cloth looking? That's not too bad at 44 gold. That's reasonably priced. So looking at this, bolt of ember silk cloth is at way above crafting versus the actual ember silk cloth itself, which is only actually 98 silver. So that's a good price. Let's take this ember silk cloth all the way up to, where are we at? Average purchase price of 6 gold. So I'm going to take all of this cheaper stuff. That's a good lot to get, definitely. You managed to snag, you think, 6 fell cloth, 50 silver. Oh, very nice. I managed to get some myself quite cheaply. Sometimes people don't realise how useful they are for making into mooncloth. So it's worth picking up. I know Reckles, Want to Buy Gold, did a good fell cloth farm on YouTube. I'm going to pick up all of these ones at 45. I already have 14 of them, but whenever my mooncloth robes do sell, I'm always struggling to find fell cloth at a nice price, so we'll make use of that. And then looking at the Shalderai silk, anything under 3 gold is worthwhile to me now, so I'll take all of those. Those are going to be useful. So that's going to be used for my silkweave satchels. If I have enough. I should have enough, I think, looking at this. I could bid on these for a slight bit of cheapness because they're going in 30 minutes, but to be honest, I'm just going to buy them up. Because time is money, as they say. You buy fell cloth and chaos orbs every day. I haven't been looking at chaos orbs, actually. With the Cat of Time walking last week, I was able to get about 300 chaos orbs at good prices. Oh, right. I'm going to the leatherworking yet? No, Nix. I was thinking about maybe looking into that later tonight. I'm going to have a look at where Erfen's at. We'll have to do the BfA start quest line. But that should be interesting. I'll give it a go. I also want to just check out Awakening as well. So there's lots we want to do, but let's get this restock done first. whilst we also do a spot of shopping. Okay, so that's all the cloth I wanted at the moment.
If you find anything exotic,
Let's go to a mailbox. Oh, we're standing around just there. Okay, so let's pick up our purchases. Lots of nice things to collect up. Then you can try and control that market for a while still. Yes, definitely, Nix. You keep going. It will take me a while, I think, given the amount I play. So, by all means, as they say, fill your boots. So I'm still missing some Shalderai silk. We also need some stringy loins. So let's have a look at the stringy loins. Let's have a look. Let's not use the task list for this. Let's just have a look at our own shopping, just in case we happen to find stuff that's cheap. Oh, they're looking quite pricey. 8 gold 86. Looks like they've been reset. Yeah, normally, well, average purchase price of 2 gold 54. Region market's more like 5 gold. Are you more into all the things at the moment? That's a deep hole to fall into, definitely. How many do I need at the moment? I only need 18. So I'm going to just take these two, well, cheaper, but they're not really cheap. One. It's fun. Yeah, I bet it is. It's going back to what we were saying earlier about having goals and things to do. It's really appealing.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Okay, I'll pick up those. And then what I'll do is take out, because I've already bought the Shalderai silk that I can. I'm going to take out, how many do we have for satchels? We can make 4. Okay. And then we need it's the volatile life we need for the high job bag. Was that why we had to swap over to Awakening? Let's do that now. And come back to that one. Amok ESP, how are you? Just killed Mythic Mithrax. Oh, congratulations. Took a lot of tries, but worth it in the end. Well, congratulations. I must imagine that's quite the challenge. I've never done any Mythic raiding, but I've seen it on YouTube's. So many dungeons raids to get to 100%. Yeah, definitely. Yep, Oreo's here, having a little rest, aren't you? Enjoying his strokes, purring away. Right, oh god, we got a load of cooldowns here. We won't get sidetracked though. Let's just, what do we need? Bolt on Mage Weave, interesting. And Mail to Samadan, oh that's my gathering list. Get from bank the volatile life. How much do we have in the bank? Let's go have a look. Volatile life. I bet we have a fair amount of it. I can imagine it's in the reagent bank. How much have we got? 68. Okay, we'll take just the ones we need then. And we'll leave the 28 there. If I had more than that, I'd probably grab that. And the other stuff to mail to Samadan will do once we get to a mailbox. Let's go round. A little bit laggy tonight, but should be alright. Lots of people on. And we've got some expires. We'll deal with that when we come back, but at the moment we'll just send these over. There we go. And then switch back to Samadan. Cat face cam. Yeah. He's right up close. Ready for your close-up now, Ario. Alright, come back. Eldrazi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Tuning for a bit late today. What was the mailbox like? What were we at? 90,000 I think we were at. So, pretty good price. Let me go his camera a bit closer. Hold up. There we go. Full cat face. Let's hold on. Let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. Full Oreo. Enjoying his quiet time. Hold on, I made that too big now. I can't move it down. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you're getting smaller, Oreo. Oh, you disappeared. There we go. Let's scroll you back down. He doesn't normally look angry. He normally looks surprised. It's very unusual for him. It was just the angle. There we go. Let's just line that up. There we go. Ah, Seahorse, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Alchemy's pretty bad at the moment. Yes, I think Shadix, a lot of people are reporting that. I would say, though, with the new raid coming out soon, things may take a turn up, so concentrate on trying to get all those rank 3s if you haven't got them already, and control the map prices and see if you can get them lower. Okay, let's move you back over that way. Oop, you fell over. Hold on. There we go. Put Oreo back. There you are. Ah, Decrepit, how are you? Right. Let's have a look at what we got. We're currently just doing our restocks at the moment, so we're going to pick up this lot. We'll take all of that. We'll leave those there for the moment. And left on our list is the Bolt of Ember Silk and the Cold Tiramisu. Oh, wow, Decrepit, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Thank you ever so much for the support. Welcome to Samadan Squad. Have a whole load of chef's hats for you to do what you with, but thank you very much indeed. It's very kind of you. Me and Oreo appreciate it. We're going to make one Ember Silk, switch to the standard, and then Ember Silk will make one, and then cooking wise, have we got Pierre with us? No, we don't have a Pierre. Let's bring Pierre with us. There we are. Oh, and Eldrazi. Eldrazi, tier 2. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much for that support. Hey, Les Whedon, how are you? Must be an Insta follow. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you. But thank you, Eldrazi, for that tier 2. You get the Sama Thumbs emote for that one. So, thank you very much. Chef's hats and thumbs up. Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's have a look at Cold Tiramisu. We can make 17. We only need to make 12. So let's change that to 12. Create those. The power of the chef's hat in action. Thank you, Eldrazi. Making good use of it there. And welcome aboard, Les Whedon. Did I get that right? Yes. Welcome aboard. If you ever want to pop into the chat, you're more than welcome. So what else do we need here? We've done all our task list. So, G Grant, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We're just going through and doing our restocks at the moment. This is our list. Now, according to TSM, this is 126,000 profit. I suspect that a couple of these enchants are overly priced. We don't know exactly what the price of the Sinister Gear is, but that's probably about 7,000 to 10,000 per item. Lots of cloaks there, 3 cloaks to make, and then Silkweave Satchels. Mailbox was great, thank you, about 90,000, so that equates to about 30,000 a day. So I'm really happy with that. Let's go through and make up these things first. Oh, we need some Mondazi, apparently. Apparently we have lots of Mondazi, so where is it? Is it in the bank? Let me have a look. If it is, let's just do these first. How much Mondazi do we need? Cold Tiramisu we can make. I don't know why I need to make excess of that though. maybe we can sell some excess if it's a profitable conversion. I'm fine with that. Honey glazed haunches. So yes, we need Mondazi still. So let's head on. Where's the guild bank gone? Around here. Let's go to the regular bank. It's probably in there, which is what's confusing TSM. Let's check the regular bank. And no Mondazi in there. It's not going to be in the reagent bank. Oops, didn't mean to deposit all reagents. There we go. No, don't see it there. Oh, there is some there. There's only 5 of them though. Where's the rest going to be? How many do we need? We need 100. So we should get those from the guild bank perhaps? Or do we need to go to another character? No Mondazi there. Okay. Who has the Mondazi? No one has them. According to that. Okay. So then the gathering list is going to have to resort itself out. Make the Mondazi. There we go. So, in order to do that, we'll need the task list again. We need the Fusaka, the powdered sugar, and the wildfire flour. That's all we need, just from the vendor. So, that's easy enough. Let's go out here and go to our vendor, switch to that one, close it down, open it up again, and then buy from vendor. And then go back to cooking, switch to that one, and we can make 14. That's exactly how many we need. So let's create that. Requires cooking fire. Where's Pierre gone? There you are. Let's make those. The joys of cooking. I'm glad I can do cooking again. I missed it after Legion, and it's taken me a little while to get back into getting profitable cooking going. And it's nice to see the bountiful feast selling, so I'm pleased about that. So now we should be able to make our bountiful feasts. Now we can make 10 there. Let's create those. Probably should do this through TSM, because now it thinks I need to make 10, but I did that in the standard interface, so we'll take those off. That's effectively the same thing. And then go to our enchanting, and we'll do our rings. Do I know any good Tide Spray and Deep Sea solo farms? No, I don't, Eldrazi. If you find some out, let me know, because I tend to look at the auction house myself, but it would be something that would be handy to go out and do every now and again. Okay, Sinister Gear. Do we have all the Expulsum we need? 3, 1, 1. Yeah, we should have enough. That needs 6 Expulsum, so that's not going to be enough. We need more than that. Okay, well let's make it everything else. Nice spot in Zoldazar. See if you can post it on the Discord. Of course, that would be really useful. Thank you, Eldrazi. So let's make those. Tuxedo, jackets, shirt and pants. The shirt takes a while to make. Must be quite intricate. And the pants. And a couple of satchels. So we're probably going to need to go and do some Tide Spray shuffles here. Looking at this. Get another hide your bag up. Let's start with the cloaks. So we can get those on. There we are. Rapid Beef, how are you? Rapid Beef. Going to be looking while you drive home. Have a question for you. Can you set up Sniper for certain items only? Even if it's by doing a separate profile for it. Yes, you can certainly do that. That's exactly how I would do it, is set up a profile, delete the default sniper one. You don't need that. We actually have enough Expulsum for this. Interesting. I didn't think we did. And then, say you did another profile, like this one. Go into your profile, let's say tailoring. that had a profile on it. In fact, this one does have a profile on it. And you go to the group. So this one has nothing else in it. And in my operations under sniper, I've deleted the default one. So in the base group, there is no default. If I go to base group, the base group here doesn't have a sniper operation assigned to it. So the only thing that in this profile has a sniper operation is all my shopping, which has a snipe average buy operation assigned to it. And that snipe average buy is literally just looking for anything that's 95% of my average buy that's within that group of shopping. So that's all my BfA mats and things like that. So that's how you can just concentrate it on one small group of items. And you don't have to do average buy. You could do DB market is another one. I've got one there in case I don't have an average buy. You could just look for things that are under a certain percentage of DB market, or even 100% DB market. It's up to you. Just have a look and see what's more useful to you. Drather54, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Let's just go back to my other profile, otherwise I'll forget. Okay, so let's post on everything. Good to know you have some favourite spots for farming leather and scale, but don't have a tailor and BfA range yet. Okay. Is it easy to switch between sniper operations? Well, it's very easy to switch between profiles, so it's literally the case of just going there. And I think Shayra posted a macro that you could do. I'd have to dig out one of her videos that went through it, but you literally just go into settings and click on the profile you want. So you could, and it remembers it per character as well. So if you had just like a sniper character, it would remember that profile for it. She did do a macro. Thank you, Nix. I remember you posting a video on last time. Feel free to link it if you haven't. Auctions are done. Battle Feast is sold. That's quite good. So let's get some more on. Let's post on what's profitable. We'll have a look at this. I'm not sure what my cooking operation has, because I think I've got it set to do, if it's below min price, to carry on posting it. I don't think that's worth doing, especially for some of the other things, but we'll have a look. Yeah, so that's one of the ones that was above max price. I knew one of the enchants was throwing off my profit. 6999 is good for the Hydral Expedition bag. Gift of Versatility, that's 300 profit. Binding of Intellect. So you're saying 74,000 profit, but obviously selling a Binding of Intellect cloak for 74,000 is ridiculous. Much better to put it at 3,000. And then Binding of Haste down at 99, that's fine, that's 65 profit. And there you go, thank you, Nix. And then Elemental Force is fine. Now these are the ones I want to look at. Mondazi. So crafting cost is 163, so that's a 79 silver profit. And that's a 2 gold profit for that. And the Honeyglazed Haunch is 1 gold profit. 5 gold profit for the Swamp Fish and Chips. It's relatively cheap actually at 29. How many Swamp Fish and Chips do we have at that price? Let's just have a look, because it might be worth doing a reset on those. There's 51 singles at 29, and then we're up here at stacks of 20, the pretty stacks, at 33 gold. What was my average sale price? My average sale price is actually 68 gold. The lowest I've sold them for, though, is 29. So we could try a little bit of a reset on those, maybe. There's not a massive amount there. Let's have a look and just go through everything else first. Tuxedo jacket, tuxedo pants, and tuxedo shirt. They're relatively cheap, but still an easy profit because they're so cheap to make. So I'll keep those on at that. Everything else is fine. We just need to make sure we skip the Swamp Fish and Chips. Let's go through those until we get to the Honey Glazed Haunches. Post those on. Right, I'm going to skip those and then go back to the Bountiful and everything else. And then we'll have a look at those swamp fish and chips. We'll use my bag to search for it. That might be easier. Swamp fish and chips. Shift click that. So we've got 29.33, and then it goes up to 50 gold. So I'm going to take all these inconvenient stacks of 51 and I'll pretty stack those. It's something a bit nicer. And then we'll take off those two like so. And then we'll post on. Well, let's go open them up from the bags. So we've got enough. Let's take those purchases. It's kind of a risk because 29 is higher than my lowest price I've sold them for. So this may not work as a flip, but we'll give it a go. We've got at least some stock of swamp fish and chips, and they have been selling, so it's kind of worth the risk, I think. Let's try it. Run a post scan. Is in that video in the comments. Okay, thank you, Nix. So 49, let's try that. 9 stacks of 5. 4 stacks of 1. 1 stack of 10 and 3 of 20. So that's kind of like a good mix of different sizes. How much have we got left though is the question. That's alright actually. Let's just take those last purchases. That leaves me with just the 3 left. We could probably post those on as well, I imagine. Let's have a look. Run a post scan. Yep, posting at my current price. Let's get those on. 1 stack of 3. Okay, so we've got all bases covered on that. Milesburn, how are you? How's your Friday been so far? Hope you're having a good day so far and your weekend is shaping up nicely. We're just going through, we've just done all our restocks, we've opened our mail, everything is pretty fine. We've got lots of felt cloth we need to put away, got a mark of honour. That reminds me I need to do a PvP on this character. I was going to have a look at the brawl which is on the challenge. This one, PvP brawl, Warsong Scramble begins. That should give me some extra marks of honour if I can do that. I was going to give that a go today. There goes first swamp fish and chips. Excellent. That was a very fortuitous flip. I wonder how many we're going to get. Just the couple? I wonder what they bought. Was it a stack of 20? It was for 9.99, so yeah, that looks like a stack of 20, wasn't it? Or is it a stack of 5 for 50? Yeah, it was a stack of 10. 2 stacks of 10. Weekend starting off very well. We've got some good sales going on. None of that tide spray has sold yet. How's that looking? Before we go off to do PvP, and then we'll get over and have a look. I imagine some more people have come in at a price underneath me. Yes, here we go. Here comes everything else underneath, and then we've gone down to 10 gold here as well. So that price didn't hold with everyone having a stock of it. We could possibly come in here with the stacks of 20 again. We could probably pop those out and pop them down there. That's probably worth it, but I don't want to really nurse this through. I think the opportunity was there, but it's rapidly declining, so I might leave it. Let's head over to Brallas and get ourselves that expulsum anyway, and then we'll have a look at that PvP brawl, and we'll go from there. Remind me why you do the microphone farming. It's for the rank 3 recipes. That's correct. It's for the sinister gear, so it's also account bound. So if I do it on Samadan, I can send it on over to Erfen, who's going to be doing leatherworking, and so I will need 2 marks of honour for a rank 2, and I'll need 4 marks of honour for a rank 3. So for each one to get to rank 3 you need 6 marks of honour. So it can stack up quite a lot. So you need like 36 for a full set of tailoring marks of honour. I needed that for all my sinister gear. Supplies needed tie spray linen, there we go. Let's go head on over and do that one whilst it's on. Probably also worth looking at world quests. I'm assuming I've got some tie spray linen spare on me. Looks like I have. Supplies needed, tie spray linen, 5x balsam, thank you very much. And then we want to just check quickly the map for any thing rewards that's a work order. Can't see any there. Let's check over the other island. Nothing there. So I'm looking for cooking work orders if there happen to be any. Haven't seen any just yet. Emissary wise, Storm's Wake, Proudmoor and Champions. Nothing catches my eye on that front. If we shift J over to the quests, Warsong Scramble goes crazy with 3 flags in play at once, complete with scattered unique power-ups, and you get a Brawler's Footlocker for doing that. So let's start that. Yeah, so you get 5 marks of honour and a Brawler's Footlocker, so that's definitely worth doing on as many 120s as you have. So let's start that one. So what do we need? Let's find a group for that. Player versus player. Warsong Scramble. So each team has multiple flags. Capture only requires 1 flag. Grab random buff cubes. Okay. Could be interesting. What's the queue like? Less than 2 minutes. So that should be easy enough. So whilst we're here, is there anything else we can do? Probably go over to the guild bank and drop a few things off. Make things a bit tidy in our bags. Alright. You've got lots of marks of honour. What should you do with it? Well, if you've got the professions, leatherworking, blacksmithing or tailoring, then you can get the recipes, the rank 2 and 3 recipes for sinister gear and start selling that. That's definitely worth it. Anyone flipping BOEs? Any tips for that? I don't have any myself, but have you checked out Bregvid's videos? He does some amazing ones on flipping. Bregvid's, it's spelt like that. If you don't know him as a gold maker, he's the one that got me started into gold making a while ago. His was the first video I saw on YouTube's. Okay, you got tailoring, excellent. Yeah, so I would certainly recommend the sinister tailoring gear. Definitely worth it. So looking at my bags, I want to pop some of this back. So tailoring wise, let's pop this fell cloth, ember silk, heavy silken thread, deep sea satin. Might as well put the nylon thread away as well. What's that? Aromatic fish oil. That should go in here. And then what have we got here? Dark Moon Daggermore. That's gone down to 6 gold at the moment. So we probably want to just keep hold of that. That's going to confuse me going here because it looks exactly like Midnight Salmon. So I wonder if I should put it somewhere else. No, I'll keep it in with the fish. I'll remember. And then the Eternal Fire and stuff can go in here. Essence, and that can stay. And then the cooked food we'll keep hold of in case the price changes on those. There we go. Brixton, good video. Lazy Goldmaker 2. Wait till dries before you start flipping though. Oh, that's a good point actually. Yes, because with the new raid coming up, there's going to be new gear, and so some of the stuff that's out now isn't necessarily going to be that useful. So prices are likely to plummet. Okay, whilst we're waiting for the battleground to pop, we'll just do a quick guild bank sort, neaten things up. yeah, it's only a couple of weeks away now, isn't it? Looking forward to it. Not that I'm a raider, but I'm looking forward to new opportunities coming up, new people coming back into the game. Because by all accounts, the raid is quite good fun. And, you know, if the big YouTubers are saying it's fun, then other people are going to watch those videos and go, oh, okay, maybe I'll give BfA another try. And then they come back and then, oh, I need to maybe gear up, or I need to buy some stuff like potions or food and things like that. So definitely worth keeping an eye on that. Looking forward to it. Right, everything's coming through fine so far. Aria's having a bit of a rest. How are we doing on that queue? Actually 3 minutes now, it's taking a little bit longer. Hoping that's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, you never know with renewed interest. I'm ever hopeful. Or just kind of adapt to the market as best you can, really. Alright, that's looking a bit better. How about tailoring? Let's do that one. That's pretty close as it is. Just the ember silk, I think, to move around. Wherever that's going. Ah, here we go. Right. Warsong Scramble. Let's join the battle. So, let's give this a go. Let's see if I can remember how to priest. Let's move the chat window down so it's not in my way of remembering of everything. Okay, has this one already started? Let's just move around. No, it hasn't. That's good. Alright, let's find out who everyone is. There we go. Transmog BOEs. Okay, don't feel people flipping transmog. Normally you need a very large stock, and sales are really slow for transmog, so it'll be a lot of work and a lot of time to get a decent return. Yes, and in terms of transmog, interesting, looking at those 3 flags. Okay, this is going to be chaotic. I'll do my best to support people. Let's turn that off and Shift M for the map so we can see that on that side. That way we've got a good overview of everything. Make sure everyone's in. 2 healers we have, so that's not too bad. 3 flags and 10 caps to win. Do we need to actually win this? Win a battleground. Satchel of spoils. Join and win any battlefield. Is that the one we had? It doesn't look the same. Okay, well, we'll give it a go. Shift Q, it was that one. Start quest. I'm sure I started that. Yeah, something different. Win a PvP brawl. Okay. So we do have to win it. That's the important thing. So we'll do our best. And second quest, something different. Ah, yes, there we go. Thank you. Well spotted. Well, we'll try. We can but do our best. Right, I've got to remember everything that I had before. Channel my inner Hydra Mist. Right, off we go. Let's just minimize that, and then can't do that whilst moving. Let's try that. Let's go out in style. Join everyone. Head on over. So here come the Horde. Come to intercept us. So we'll start off with one of those, a fire. Make sure I stay out of the way a little bit of this. Get some shields going. There we go, you can keep everyone topped up a little bit. Good evening, Mushy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We are currently in the throes of our first PvP brawl that we're trying to... there we go, got another one going there. That there, get a shield on you. Keep the water elemental down a little bit. How are we doing with everyone? Stay close in the middle, I think. How are we doing? Random boxes, what do these do? Do we stand on them? Do we click on them? Oh, rooted. Not going to help. There we go. Let's move out the way. Let's get some smites going. Schism. There we are. That's gone. That's gone. Oh, everyone's come over here. So let's move. Let's just stay a little bit out of the way. We want to keep close with everyone. Where are we all? They're all over that side. It's getting a little bit chaotic, so we want to stay close. We don't want to get too het up in everything. Watch out for these people behind us. Watch out behind you. Smite. Oh, that's a water elemental I'm attacking. I need to do this. Got that, put that on. Bit of one-on-one on here. We need to stick with our people though. Let's go inside. Looks like someone's AFK there, unfortunately, which is not helping our cause. So rather than doing that, we need to get into the action. Where is everyone? Are they inside? It looks like there is a fight going on at the moment. Missed the mailbox, you did. The mailbox was good though. We had 90,000. There we go, let's get in and help out. There we go. Let's just stick with everyone here. Oh, get myself healed up on this. Gotta help out. Head on down. Another 6, and then that can go. 2, 1. Got stunned there. Carry on. Shield. Bit of a penance. That's going to hurt, so get a psychic fear going. And see if I can join my fellows over here. Before getting killed. Getting a dot going, and that's going to hurt, so let's get a pain suppression going, and I died, unfortunately. Too many on me at the moment. Do I generally use market average in my strings, or region sale average? Never not in a PvP pickle. Yes, it's... I used a combination between DB market and DB region average. I don't tend to use the sale rate, although I do look at it. It is important to at least look at it. Okay, looks like there's a heavy horde presence here. So I'm going to just move myself around a little bit, if I can. And join in with my fellows over here. Try and stay in one group if we can. That would be good. Stick there, as the healers always get targeted. Yep, they're coming in here now. So that's the main problem. Oh, got polymorphed. Not surprising, really. Everyone's coming in. I've been crowd controlled, so I need to get in and help out. Yeah, I'm out of action for this. They've just chained me down. So that's going to hurt in a moment. I don't think I'm going to get out of this easily. No. Let's release spirit. There we are. Okay, so how are we doing? Yep, looks like Horde are winning this one at the moment. Chef's hat on, health up for everyone. Let's go out. Where is everyone looking at on the map? So a little bit scattered, although there's people in the main at the moment. So let's go in and check on that, see if we can help out on that side. Guess to help stop them from stealing our flags would be the thing, wouldn't it? Let's just check, see where we're at. Let's see if I can get you some help. You're not within sight, unfortunately. Wherever you were. Get that going, let's get that going. Rooted, unfortunately, so let's just break out of that. Ah, you're at the top. I see. Oh, I got something. What does that do? Arcane Prison. That could be interesting. You're up there. Not in line of sight. Let's go up the top. How can we get round there? You need a shield. Let's use my Arcane Prison. To help you out. Shadow Mend. There we go. Keep you alive. None of our flags are here, which it doesn't really help. Let's go on, head on out here. I don't think we're doing so well this time. Let's go have a look. Where are we at? Everyone's over here, everyone's down there. Let's jump down here, see if you can join in. Use line of sight if I can. Everyone's up there. Water Elemental. You're over that side. Okay. 7 of 10 and 6 of 10. Okay, we have got a little bit more. You're coming in. Rooted, unfortunately. Let's get that. Oh. See if we can get that going a little bit better whilst that mage had me. Okay, where are we at? That's over there. We can join in there. Dot on that one, dot on that one. Disorientated doesn't help. At least I can get some shields off. Maybe a Psychic Scream, that was too late. Needs to be in melee range if I'm going to be doing that. You got an Ice Prison on you. Rooted, unfortunately, and then we've gone through. Right, let's stick with a group. We should do alright as a group. Right, how's everyone doing? Let's get on a horse. Aha! Horde wins. So we've got a Steel Strongbox and a Dread Aspirant's Signet. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Obviously we didn't get the win though. So let's just stretch my legs out a little bit. Okay, how are we doing for time? Oh, we've got plenty of time. Let's have another look then. Let's leave. Where's that? That's wrong. There we go. Where's my leave instance gone? Leave battleground. There we go. Okay, right. Not a success, but we did get a Steel Strongbox. So let's have a look what else we can do. Let's queue up again. See if we can get a win this time. And that's on there. We could go to our mission table. We could check for order hall missions as well. So that's complete. That needs doing. We can go over and do that. And let's check the Legion order hall. Available missions. We don't have that one in. A good dust up. So garrisons should be fine. Don't really need those just yet. So let's go do the mission table over here whilst we're waiting for our next battleground. I'm a little bit laggy tonight, which is unusual. Okay, 2 completed. 7th Legion rep, and more 7th Legion rep. And then we've got Proudmoore rep, oh that's a good one, 325. And that's Order of Embers. So let's do that one. And what I need to pick up we need. Let's recruit some of that. Bless you.
Sleep with one eye open.
And we also need another 7th Legion one, I think. 170%. There we go. So thanks for the answer for the rabbit. No worries. Glad it could be useful. Has been a little laggy today. Okay. It's not just me then. I know they had server issues, logging on issues the other time I was streaming. Thankfully we don't have that at the moment. Where are we at the moment? Portal to Darkshore. Okay, so that's done. We're 3 minutes in. Anything we can do whilst we're waiting? Let's have a look. What have we got here? Hand-ins. This is Azeroth power, isn't it? War resources. We can do that one. Might as well get some extra Azeroth power. Blacksmithing and mining. Anything else? No. Okay. What's that? That's the Island Expedition person, isn't it? I think. Was the ring an upgrade? I don't think it was. I think I've got 340 rings at the moment. So it's a 340, and actually no, it is an upgrade. Look at that. I've got a 330 one. The Dread Aspirants. So yes, well spotted. There we go. So now we have 2 340s. Oh, there was me thinking I didn't have it as an upgrade. So we got that. And we've also got the Steel Strongbox, which gives us a Mark of Honor and a 3rd Wind Potion, which could sell for 250 according to that. Thank you very much. What are we at now? 355 item level. That's pretty good. Obviously there's mythics and warfronts I could be doing to make that better, but I'm happy with that amount. I certainly feel powerful enough. But that 3rd Wind Potion restores 50% of health, only be usable in Battlegrounds. See, I've not been using anything like that. Maybe I should. I'm always I look at that and I say, oh, it's 250 gold. Well, I might as well sell it. And just do my best in the battleground itself. That's the inscription one. That's Darkshore. So we are essentially just waiting for the battleground to pop now. Don't feel like I can get into any other thing at the moment. Let's have a look. Enchanting wise. Pact Critical Strike. Have we got enough of those on at the moment? 3 on the auction house. And Culturian Herbalism at the moment is currently good. Got 1 on the auction house. And Quick Navigation. According to that, I don't have any on the auction house. Maybe because the profit margins are quite slim. 463 Veiled Crystal mat cost, that's fine. And then min balance at 1.3. It depends, that was 50 minutes ago at 1.3 quick navigation. Let's have a look on the auction house for that, just to give it another check.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Shopping.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Quick navigation, it's still at 1395. Crafting cost is 1240, so it is 155 profit. There's not a lot in it. That's 155 profit with veiled crystals being at 463, and I got mine, I'm pretty sure, for about 415. So there is a little bit of extra room in there. And obviously the Umbra shards wouldn't normally cost me 639, because my price for Umbra shards is usually coming out of my tie spray braces. So let's just have a look at that. Quick navigation. Umbra shard mat cost is 127, which is my average purchase price, which is less than the min buyout at the moment. I don't know in terms of what formula I could use for how do I get my what price to put on Umbra shards based off of tie spray linen. I don't have a good sample size as to how many Umbra shards I get from my tie spray linen. Good evening, Itsy Misses. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend ahead. We're just going ahead and we're going to have a look at maybe crafting 3 of these just to see if we can get some on. I don't think we don't have any on in the auction house at the moment, do we? No. So even though it's a small profit, I think I can get that. Profits, how are you? Friday hype indeed. Right, let's try 3. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We also gained skill ups, so that's worth doing. That should actually get me to 150 with any luck. Last one. Hey, there we go. Working in Cultiris. 150 enchanting. So let's pop those on. Recent searches, quick navigation. Let's post on at that. 3 of 1, 48 hours post. Should be able to get something, definitely. Sleepy, just need lots of coffee. Either that or a nice quick nap. Nice 22-minute power nap. Might sort you out. And then have a coffee when you wake up. How are we doing with the Battleground? We're 7 minutes in and still nothing yet. Seems a bit slow tonight. Oreo agrees. Oh, don't you agree, Oreo? You can give him a brush whilst we're here. Yeah, I like a brush. Oop. If you heard that hiccup, there you go, got a little bit of fluff out. That's the thing with Oreo because he's so fluffy. There we go. I'm gonna have another lie down. There we go. There we are. At least Oreo's comfortable. Okay, so moving on. Let's have a look at what can we do whilst we're waiting for this battleground. We could head on over and do some questing bits and pieces. We still haven't finished off that. Oh, there's also probably a world boss somewhere that we could do. Where's that? A faceless one. Let's head on up there and do that at the same time. What do we get from that? 300 gold from that one. That's worth doing. Let's go on over.
Ahoy.
So flight point. Now last time I came from there, but I wonder if I could go from there and swim over. Ah, there we go. Just in time, join battle. There we are. Yes, I will need to leave the queue for it, but luckily, as luck would have it, we've literally just joined in. So that's good. 2 healers. Everyone's got their bonuses. There we are. And we know where we can go after this, depending on how we get on. Let's get Pierre dressed for the occasion. Right, so this time we'll try and stay close to everyone. A couple of minutes left. Everyone's got their buff, so that's fine. What's that little leaf thing up there? Deep roots. Versatility increased by 209. Okay. Or he's actually gone behind me now on his little blanket over there, so I can turn off his camera for the moment. And that will give you more viewing space for this battleground. Okay. So same tactic as last time. Try and stick with the main pack of people and try to keep them alive is the main thing here. As best I can. Dot them as I see them. Do damage with my mind bender, and then heal with penance and shadow mend and shields is the general tactic, and try not to get rooted. Right, okay, 10 seconds left. Everyone's ready. Let's go and join them. Right, let's be nice and conspicuous and go on our Brutosaur. Slightly obvious, but you never know. It might draw them off target. There's everyone else coming on that side. Let's come inside. And what have we got? Waiting for us inside. How many people? We do need to do. Oh, lots of people in here. Okay. Let's come in here. Get into that pack. Get you over there. Follow you. If I can catch you. Give you a shield. I'm just going to follow you, stick with you, and keep you shielded. Nice hat. At least someone appreciates style. I don't know how someone can type whilst running. Okay, watch out, someone's behind me. They've got the oh, watch out, there they are. Give you a fresh shield. Stay out of the action. Oh yeah. To help each other out, hopefully. Let's just stay in the middle of this. There's a lot of people around here. Rooted, stunned. Feared, doesn't help. Pain suppression will help. Pop all your cooldowns. Get everyone in there. Did they get killed on the way? Where are you? Everyone over this side? Alright, how are we doing? Alright, let's go head on over. See if we can help out. Everyone's going back over that way. So let's go. Let's see if we can draw targets off us. There's a bit of a battle going on there. Should I help out over there? Or come on over? Yes, let's help out over here. There we go, let's come in with that. We can help out. There's someone over there. Stealthed. One of those. Okay, got that on. Smite. And that. Oh, there comes that. Dot everyone up. Give you a pet. Give you a... we use a shadow mend more than anything else. Just keep you alive as much as I can. I know it's going to take up a lot of my mana, but it's probably the easiest way, just to spam that. That mage, pesky mage. Frostbolt. Oh, wrong button. Mashing too many buttons. Let's keep you alive. Keep the dot on there. Right, I need to get out of here. There's too many people. Give you a shield. Help you out. Let's run a little bit better here. Can we give you a penance as well at the same time? Let's just stay in. Run target. How are you doing? Let's just drop down something here. Let's take those off. Stop them from chasing us in. There we go. Let's get that down, that down. Can't do you quickly enough, unfortunately. Right, let's head on back up. Did we manage to get some flags back in there? Not sure if we did. Is the coast clear? There's a rogue behind me. I've got my thing ready to pop. There's another one there. Got that. Got enough in now. Let's go from that. And let's get a fear going. Let's get that on you. Let's just follow you on the way up. Hopefully get enough stuff going. Oh, we sold that quick navigation. Oh, that was good. Where have you headed off? Around this way. Let's go. Just mark that target if we can catch up with them. If you can fit through the gate, that is. They're over that way. Not sure we're going to be able to catch them with our lumbering Brutosaur. Yeah. Is that another one over there? Yes, you are. There we are. Get a few hits in at least. How are you doing? Demon Hunter is running. Reached on a level 6. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure if I can get them quickly enough for this. Don't think one running back. I don't know how many of our alliance are in here. I don't think there's any in here. From the looks of things. Death grip, there we go, do that, get that going, fear going, get that going, shield on myself. Ooh, you got the old, oh, someone else has come in now. Oh, that's going to be too many for me now. Should have stayed in that shield actually, that would have helped me. Not enough support, that was the problem. I went in alone. I should have stayed. Right, let's head on over this direction. That looks a bit bugged with my tide spray proc going off. How's everyone doing over here? Everyone's over there. Right, let's have a look at the map. Everyone's a bit scattered. Okay, let's head on back inside. See if we can help with the returning of a flag. Hopefully that's gone back. Yep, we've got 9 of 10. Okay. Okay, so where are we at? Everyone's coming out, so let's stick by the entrance and see if we can see who's coming where and where they might need some assistance. There's a few here. You definitely need some. If I can come over to you. V-shock. And you need a shield. Quickly shield. And give you a penance at the same time. Dot that. Let's fear that away. I'll help you all the way back if I can. You're going faster than me anyway. You got the mobility, which is useful. And we could hopefully get the win if we can get this back. So this is my priority. Give you a shield if I can in time. No, there's someone up there. Unfortunately, there's another one up there. Oh, we did it. Fantastic. Alliance wins. Okay. Much better. There we go. Success. Great success. So that should give me a nice healthy Samadan heals. Let's have a quest hand in and see what we get there. Right, okay, so something different. Mark of Honor, Brawler's Footlocker, extra conquest things and things, which I don't really know what they do. And what's this one? Win 10 arena skirmish battles. I'm not going to do that just yet. I think that's for someone who's going to be doing some dedicated stuff, which I'm not going to do at this stage. So Marks of Honor, we are now, what's that, 8 we're up to? That's going to be useful. And a gold strongbox gives me another 2 Marks of Honor and a Potion of Defiance. Very nice. And so we had this Dread Gladiator's Silk Cord, which is a 350 waist. We are currently wearing a 340 waist, a Dread Aspirants, so that should be good. How does it look on me? That seems to fit the transmog quite nicely, so we'll wear that. And then we can disenchant this one for another Veiled Crystal, which is very nice. Okay. So we are now sitting at, we're still at 355. So that's pretty good. And everything on that we wanted on is all fine. All our auctions are on. We got our Marks of Honor, 10 of those now. So that's a great start. And let's move on over to Erfen and see where we're at in terms of the Battle for Azeroth quest line and things like that. So we're done with Samadan for now. Let's have a look, see where we are. I also want to pop over to Awakening if I have time tonight. We'll see how it goes. Deboding, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Doing very well, thank you very much. Enjoyed a little bit of a battleground there. We won our second one. Got ourselves 8 Marks of Honor total. Tony, how are you? Long time no see? No, how have you been? Good to see you stopping by. What have you been up to? We're currently we're swapping over to Erfen to see what we can do in getting towards our another profession, Battle for Azeroth wise, Christmas etc. Yes, that was a big gap in proceedings, wasn't it? Okay, so we are here. We need to do Hour of Reckoning. I think that would be the thing. Meet Matthias Shaw. So let's hop on our Griffin. Oh, do we have anything on the auction house? Do we have nothing in the mail? We have a load of stuff in our bags. I've got no idea whether any of this stuff is still oh, this is crafted dreadful stuff, things like that. Okay, that will need sorting out, but now is not the time. How are we doing for quests logs? Oh, we've only got 5, so we've got plenty there. Okay. Level 15 on a got your bronze Courser mount. Oh, very nice. The only BfA Mark of Honor farming. Very nice. So there's bits of this I can skip, I believe, now that I've done some of it. Let's have a look. Matthias Shaw, how are you doing? Where are you? Okay, what have we got? Complete the quest, choose your reward. A 180 axe to beat my Warglaves, or a Gladius, a sword. I think a sword would be good. Let's take that, please. King Rin has mustered our forces. We need to launch a full-scale assault. Complete the battle for Lordaeron.
I appreciate that you reported in so quickly, champion.
Now,
We'll ship out with the 3rd fleet.
You need something?
I've heard the tale before. Skip the scenario and begin your next mission. Yes, we'll skip them. So now, what do we need to do? Head on over there. Okay. That makes it a little easier. Ooh, missed it. And there we go. Complete that quest. Magni, we need to go to Silithus.
By the might of the Alliance, our enemies see
Okay. Take the portal to Uldum to get to Silithus. At least it's spelled out for you quite nicely. Right, let's have a look. Where else have we got? We could do with cleaning those things out that I've got there. I'll leave those for the moment. I'll leave them for now. Uldum is this one with the sparkles. And then we'll fly over to Silithus, do the whole artifact thing. Okay, accepts call for allies.
The Horde will stop at nothing to claim the lifeblood of Azeroth. I fear that after the war against the Legion, our ranks are too depleted to stave off their aggression. It is time for the Alliance to bring in.
I need to turn the pets off the map.
We have established a base in Stormwind to spearhead these efforts.
Pet battles.
Meet me
there.
there.
The emissary in Stormwind, is that for the that's for the allied races, isn't it? I think that's different. Oh, I don't have numlock on this keyboard. I'll have to just keep pressing it down. There we go. There's the big sword. Don't know if I have inscription. You tried leveling it till 50 for the buff scrolls, and they have been making a decent gold for you. Oh, okay. Arkham Wolf, I haven't yet. I was thinking of maybe using my boost for a inscription person. Inscription is good for the glyphs as well. I hear Mushy telling me there's some good stuff there. So it's very cheap to level inscription to 50. See, this is my next main goal, is to get every profession. Obviously, that's quite a sort of large, overarching goal, especially as I'm doing so well with tailoring and enchanting at the moment. But you know, it's always good to, like you said, find some new opportunities. So yeah, I'm certainly interested in that one. Right, Agni's over there, so we'll head on over. I remember when BfA came out, and I went off on a little side quest before it all opened, on the night it opened, and I ended up dying and having to run a long time. Tailoring and enchanting, I'm sure those are great ones. Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, I mean, having more is always good. Sometimes packs can profit 2k. That's pretty nice. And it's quite epic, this having this sword in here. Getting Draenor Alchemy, Viz and Water Pot sell really well. Yes, Tony, those are other good ones. I've got Awakening on that case. Alright, Magni, where are you?
Azeroth cries out in pain.
Azeroth cries out. Heart of Azeroth. Entrance. Pop in, do all the stuff, run around. I like that loading screen. Okay.
Oh, this chamber is in ruins, champion. It won't hold
Okay, where's my Infernal Shield? Probably do that. View the events that led to the wound. We kind of know that, but we can probably skip this one. I think everyone's done this already, haven't they? But let's just admire the artwork for a moment, because Blizzard do amazing cinematics. I mean, not only do they do great lighting, character animation, considering this is augmented in-game footage, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the face rig there on Illidan is, considering that's pretty low poly, that is pretty nice.
You are not coming with us. The hunter is nothing without the hunt. Did you not see this fate, prophet? Fate. Our survival was never in fate's hands. Light be with you, Illidan's story.
There he goes.
Brother, your crusade is over.
It was. I mean, I never really did the raid, so I've missed out on the raid effect of it. I should have given it a go. And Taurus itself wasn't your favourite raid. Okay. I mean, I missed out. I did a few of the ones on LFR, but not a great deal. Lucky how he just went through the fingers there. Have to read the lore books one of these days. Yeah, I've got one of them, the latest one. I've been reading that with my son. That's pretty cool. Reminds me, I could probably do a little bit of Samadan story time at the end of tonight if people are up for it. Carry on with the collector's edition bit. Run the raid if you get the urge. Can solo it at 120. But that's true, actually. Read them to you. Yeah, I'm not sure I can read the actual books because obviously with publishers they have their own rights to it. So I'm not sure about the legality of that side of things. But in terms of the collector's edition novella, that's kind of like, it's not an actual proper book. So I think I'm all right with that one.
The very heart of Azeroth. Infuse this amulet with
Give me the print screen. Hold on.
the only way to save her.
Print screen.
Azeroth cries out in
Complete the quest.
Her
accept that. Have a heart. Run around. Do the things. Use your amulet and you'll absorb it. I wonder if I should spec to a non-tank spec now. Yeah, done that. Then we go into the middle. Oh.
That's it. I think it's working.
Use the heart of Azeroth immensely. Stay in tank spec if you like it. I mean, I'm pretty, you know, I like the robustness of it, definitely. Yes, it's a bit slow to kill things sometimes, but I tend to end up just button mashing with Erfen. Isn't that how you play a tank? Yeah, I mean, as a Death Knight, I definitely found that. No, the Demon Hunter came through with me from Legion. He was 110 in Legion. He was my leatherworker, although I didn't get on that well with leatherworking. What should we pick up? A vest. I guess it's going to be one of these two because those are my least item leveled things. I think a vest would be a good one to go for. Let's start with that. Return to Stormwind. Okay. Where are we? In Dwarven District. Okay. That's easy enough. Let's just put on our gear whilst we've got it. Oh, got loads of stuff we need to get rid of here. Weapon. Footman's Gladius. One of those. And armor. 165. Dread Leather Jerkin and the Quick Blade is actually better than what I've got at the moment, and I haven't collected the appearance. And that's the chest, but we want our other chest. Jewelry 163. And we've got the Heart of Azeroth now, so that's good. Where was the chest we picked up? With all this stuff I've got in here, I can't spot it. There it is. Best of the Champion 280. And so now we are at the lofty item level of 163. What can we do here? Let's have a look. Adam Corporn will tell you in percentages what is better for whatever class you're on. Oh, that's kind of handy, McLeany. What's great about leatherworking is there's no rep requirements, don't think. All marks of honour, and that's all. I think so. Forgetting the sinister stuff, definitely. You've leveled in tank spec, then they could tank spec for them. They could tank. You sent that bad. I'm not sure what you meant. Let's have a look at what we've got here. So spells and abilities have a chance to increase the secondary stats by 10%. That needs Havoc. And lesser soul fragments restore additional health. Every 40 soul fragments you consume cause your next soul cleave to grant you a soul barrier. I guess just like standard buffing myself would be a good one for now. And then that will be it for now, isn't it? Okay. For the character there you have tanking spec. Okay. So, tank specs recommended. Oh, this gets me to Stormwind. I was going to half back, but this will do. Okay, so next bit. Oh, Crankbox, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. Thanks for stopping by. We are currently working on a extra character now to try and do some... and for the group quest you can silo as well. Yeah, that's another one. Oh no, we went too far. What's that? The Speaker's Imperative. Alliance Commander of Stormwind Harbour. And that's a call for allies. That's the different thing. We want to do this one. Let's go back. There we go. Do I have all my TSM strings somewhere? Well, you're welcome to take my paste bin. It's quite old at the moment. Let me pop the command in. I have a few paste bins. You're welcome to take those. That does have most of my sort of like operations in there. But I am working my way through doing some more in-depth guides, and those will have more detailed descriptions of the various things I have. Somehow thought it was going to cost 100 plus marks per profession, but I remember right, managed to get all rank 3s using around 40. Yeah, it's about 36, so it wasn't too bad in the end. Don't really understand the paste bin. You just copy paste, open it in Excel. No, Eldrazi, you use the paste bin for importing it into a group. Say, for example, you wanted to import my tailoring group. So you can either, what I'd recommend is to, if you just want to have a look at someone else's paste bin, it doesn't always import correctly, but I would say make a new profile, just randomly, one like that, and then import it into there. So you go to the import export, and you copy and paste it into here, and then you click import, and then it will show you all the things that it wants to import, and it will bring them in, and then you can go through and see what the groups and operations are, and go from there. But it's TSM doesn't always bring the operations in correctly assigned to the right groups, so you do have to go through manually and just double check them. Right, let's go back to Samadan. We'll have to make a new one, a leatherworking one, definitely. Yeah, definitely just use the profile, just if you're especially having a look at someone else's. But it's 36 for tailoring and 66 for leatherworking. Oh, okay, interesting. Since weapons and gear. Okay, thank you, Deboding. Been so cheap on your realm, you don't even bother leveling that for now. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, Nix tells me that Shadow Song's doing well, so I am hopeful at least. And it's leather and mail, of course it is, isn't it? Yeah, because they do both. That was weird. Why did I suddenly move so fast? Sideways. That was strange. Right, let's go over. Yeah, leather and mail. Okay, so that's where the extra comes from as well, isn't it? Okay, well, we're collecting up the marks of honour, so that's not a problem. We can work on that. We need to find our way inside the council. Yeah. I need a macro on my bot for sniper. As in one doing the sniper strings.
Everyone is here.
I don't think I've got one for TSM.
Recently, Horde agents
I probably just broke your WoW importing the string. Oh, alright, Arthur. Okay. Okay. I have to set one up. You do good with leather because 3 classes wear it. Yes, that's true actually. You do get multiple ones. Does leatherworking and blacksmithing have a cloak or only tailoring? That's only the tailor. Okay, that's useful. That's why my tailoring cloaks do well.
Impossible.
Yeah.
It's one of Sylvanas' tricks. It has to be.
Jaina, perhaps
Yeah,
you could
let's-
help us see what this survivor
Let's join in with this council.
It's a simple enough spell, provided the subject is cooperative.
Hold on.
Show us what happened.
Some print screen. There we are. Yeah, because Leatherworkers have 3 classes to cover, so you get the extra bits there. Let's go back. Okay. Let's go click on the thingy. Another cinematic. Lars Lunds, thank you very much for the cheer. And bows and fist weapons, okay. 4 in leatherworking, 2 male classes, and only for parts farming expulsum. Yes, getting the expulsum is the thing. Although, with my tie spray braces, I can imagine I could just send them over and get the expulsum that way.
Then we must make allies of our own.
Okay, let's carry on. Speak with Lady Jaina.
Must prepare my ship. Champion, meet me in the harbor when you are ready to depart.
Okay, I shall go fly,
So,
if that's
Gen,
alright.
how are your sea legs?
How are your sea legs, Gen?
Steady as ever.
Steady as ever.
Take a 7th Legion vessel along as an escort.
There we go. Transfer linen is cheapest on the server to make the expulsum, yeah. You can restock your umber shards very cheap. Yeah. Sitting in the scrapper for 30 minutes is boring. Yeah, that is true. There's no mass scrapping, is there? I mean, Easy Scrap, the add-on, does make things a little bit helper. You did 6 drafts each of leatherworking patterns, only 1 rank, so much expulsum. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You have more expulsum because of the extra, not having the extra ranks. I love this ship. It looks a really nice model. Oh, sorry, we're down here. Okay, I'm ready. I've heard this tale before. Skip Culturist introductory quest and begin my journey to Borealis.
I know what must be done.
There we are. Yeah, it's definitely handy. At least that way you can just run it through. It's a shame you just can't let it just run everything through. Okay.
Well met.
Let's get my bearings. Visit the ferry docks, snug harbour inn, and everything. We shall do that.
Here in the market, you're just another traveller. Now
We're just another traveller. Okay, so let's just speak to you whilst we're here.
All along the Sound's interior coast. You'll need a ferry pass from the harbour master. That won't be a problem.
Okay, we can do that. And then we head on up here. He's been here for the first time. Alright, where are we at? We need to go to the bank? Counting house visited, yes. We need to go to the bank.
The counting house is under
There we
heavy
go.
guard, day and night. Feel free to store
So
your
excited to level your Alliance Warrior. So much to see on the journey to 110. You can get to BfA questing. First Alliance characters want to see as many zones as you can. Definitely devoting. Take your time and really enjoy it. I'd definitely say it was worth it. Okay, we've done that one. Let's go in a Sky Chaser. Let's head on over here. Where are we heading to next? Snug Harbour. Okay, that's easy. If we can fit inside.
The market
Just
hosts
about.
travellers from all over Azeroth.
Now, do we want to set our...
But this one's my favourite.
Yes, let's set our Hearthstone here.
Travellers to tell me their stories. Especially folks from the Eastern Kingdoms.
Right. And then we need to go out. And let's go check out... Oops, got stuck. Check out the Harbour Master's office, I think is next. Oh no, Flight Master. No, I haven't picked up the extra flight points thing we were talking about on one of those streams.
I know the feeling. We'll fly soon, alright? Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was just a hatchling.
There we go, complete quest. Accept that.
I'll feel at home here in no time.
Harbour
Now,
Master
let's check in with
himself.
Cyrus.
In here, around here. It's so much easier now I know where I'm going with this. And I got my bearings.
Come on. The Harbour Master's office is just through here.
Oh, here we go. 7th Legion thing. Yeah, it's nice for odds. I haven't got the Pathfinder Part 1 yet, no. That's the next thing I need to do. That's the... I think... Where am I at? I haven't done all the quests. That's the main thing.
No, sir. No.
And I haven't got everyone to Exalted. Is it Exalted I need? I think it is, isn't it?
Take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass.
We can skip this one.
In my office. King Greymane, it
There
is
we
an
go.
honor. You are free to remain in the harbor.
Oh, it's just revered, is it? Oh, okay.
Daily,
Oh, oh, that's useful. I'll check the my progress on it. See how it is. Okay, are we done? Go in here. Shake his hand.
Catherine Proudmore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor.
Revered and have done the Pathfinder on your main. Yeah, that's the things. I need to check what Samadan's done so far.
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you?
Then it's open up for every character you got. Yeah, I definitely think I need to do that. Reputation wise, where are we at? Yeah, just neutral on those.
Splinters from the gunnel ripped across the deck.
Yeah, 95 gold is cheap to get the fly path, definitely.
Should have been his ticket home.
So maybe that's another goal I need to look at on Samadan. Get Pathfinder before I start going off onto all my other olds.
Told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming, drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away his insides. My friend never saw another.
How does it work across factions? I don't know actually. I imagine it would unlock just fine. It wouldn't make sense to have to do Pathfinder all over again.
But she is misguided.
Oh, there are Horde and Ally sides. Okay. Oh, that's a shame.
Spread throughout our kingdom.
Okay.
The land I love is falling apart.
What's the situation?
So I'm asking for your help.
Old Knight.
Terrace needs the alliance.
Sanctum of the Sages. Speak with the Mage. Done that. Done that. Get the ferry pass. Complete the quest. New location discovered. And then we'll head outside. Probably visit the Sanctum. Oh, okay. You got flies everywhere and you've never leveled a Horde before. Oh, okay. Okay, well that is useful to know. Thank you. So, well, we need to visit here, get the portals opened, but we also need to go and check out the leatherworking.
Hey there. See you later.
Open up the portals, and then eradicate your memory so when you portal in, you never remember where the exit is. Okay, Deboding, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. You have 2 Battle.net accounts. You have to do it twice anyway. Ah, right, okay. I see. Ah, Sensors, thank you very much for the host. How was your stream? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the Patreon. Hopefully you make your first 100k. Yes, it's. I just remember it is old. It's been a few months since I've looked at it. So, by all means, just pick out the pieces you like from it and throw away the rest. How's your stream, Sensors? Hope all was good. Thank you ever so much for the host. Seems great. Very long today. Been working on leveling up Horde Druid. Oh, very nice. Next stream will be Sunday night, Eldrazi. So, not too long to wait. You've got just the weekend. We're just going through with Erfen at the moment. I think I'm going to head over and have a look at my leatherworking situation. And it's an earlier start on a Sunday, 9 o'clock. So I get to do a longer stream then. So we are currently looking at leveling up some leatherworking. Looking at this. How are you liking the Boomkin? When you can make your own TSM up. From the YouTube. Yes, that's very true. Thank you, Nix. Leatherworking is... that's enchanting. That's trade goods. Where would I find a leather worker? I'd expect... well, that looks like alchemy. I'd expect you to be... that's mining. What's he dancing there? Hadn't spotted that before. Just hiding there in the background. Chase Hall doing a little jig. Anyway, I got distracted. Leatherworking is going to be around here somewhere. Let's have a look. I could ask, but let's have a look, see what we've got. That's herbalism, definitely. So you're going to be around here. That looks like alchemy, and that looks like inscription. That's mining, we did that. Tailoring's there. Okay. How's the new schedule working for me? Finding better mix of stream hours and family hours. Yes, I am, thank you, Wallum. Basically... Oh, did I miss something else there? Always have a blast. Actually, your 5th druid. Oh, brilliant. Speaking of new kind, since I have so much to do, thank you very much. Sorry, just catching up. So yes, the schedule is working out much better with me and my family, just trying to make everything work. Just so that everyone's, you know, I have enough time for everyone, really. Okay. So, this looks like a leather worker, because I saw the skin. Okay, here you are. So, leatherworking trainer. Train me in leatherworking, please. So, Coltiran leatherworking. Start with that. And then, ooh, what have we got? Aqueous reskinning, coarse leather, sanguinated, shimmer scale, coarse leather. Okay, that was a good start. Just don't know, thank you very much for the follow. And Slacky, thank you very much also for following. Don't forget skinning. Oh yes, thank you very much. What am I looking to make with BfA Leatherworking? I will be doing the Sinister Combatant stuff, is going to be the thing I'd like to start off with. We've got Honourable Combatants here. Sinister Combatants requires leatherworking of 115, so I'm going to have to level it up a fair amount. So we'll have a look at what we need to do in that case. So the start of a new journey. Hey Nix, see you cheering at me. So you're going to be broke there? Yeah, definitely. I think I will be. Start with all the leather. Skinning trainer here. Ah, where are you, Nix? I miss you. Using the art of jumping up and down. There we go. Thank you very much. Skinning trainer. Train me in skinning. Coltiran skinning. Train in that. Bone gathering, leather gathering, and scale gathering. Okay. Yes, please. I guess I'll need those. Oh, yeah. Leveling leatherworking is easy. Coarse leather, lots of it, and then you make, wait for it, braces. So many braces. Okay. This is going to be interesting then. Okay, so let's have a look. Male's just Shaman and Hunter. There's also a skinning quests. Okay, that's going to be useful. We'll have a look into that. I need to sort my bags out, so ignore those for the moment. We're just going to have a look at... Thank you, Nix. Let's get a Brutosaur mount we need. Let's go to our mounts. All 35 of our mounts. Let's collect this one up and pop that there. So we've got a Brutosaur accessible. Oh, there's a quest there. Didn't spot that.
What can I do for you?
Leathered patterns. Thank you for that. I would have missed that one. Hiding under there. Start with all the leather. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, just catching up on everything. Male sells less than half as often as leather. Your Sinister Combatant male is all rank 1. Hey, you've never made a piece. Okay, so leather's the way to go. So let's have a look at our leatherworking as it currently stands. So we have coarse leather arm guards, gauntlets, threads, waistbands, waist guard. And then we have, where's the braces? Are they the arm guards? They must be. Yes. Okay, crafting cost. Coarse, so we need coarse leather and bloodstained bones is the things to look for here. So let's have a look at what we've got here. Hold on, you sell it. Just less than leather. What's that? The mail. Okay. That's good to know. I know you've definitely been telling me, Mushy, that your leatherworking's been doing quite well. So, coarse leather. Let's have a look. Do we have that on our... We did have... Was it bloodstained bones? It was, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Bloodstained bones. Bloodstained bones. So, currently sitting at 20 gold for those. They are expensive, it does seem to be. And there's not many of them on. I had purchased them for an average purchase price of 27. I've got 13 in the guild vault. Turn in today for new profile for TSM for the mats for shopping this. Yes, exactly. Wait a day, see how it goes. Yeah. I think that's probably too many, isn't it? So let's go pick up. We've got some in the guild vault. And then we'll also need to look at coarse leather. Do I have coarse leather in my list? No. Coarse leather. I didn't spell that right. Coarse leather. Ooh, that's looking expensive as well. Let's just put in a /exact in there. Okay, so that's looking at 17 gold for that. They're always expensive on there. They'll drop back down, check out on the Undermine, make sure it's the same. Yeah, we'll have a look on the Undermine journal. Let's go have a look at that. Let's bring that up. Where is that? Oh, I'm not sure I can get that up as well because Mr. Potato's struggling with that at the moment. I'll try it a little bit. Let's take that other tab down that I had, the real-time board one. Maybe that's slowing poor Mr. Potato down. A little bit sluggish tonight. So let's move this over. So let's have a look in leatherworking. You found the misscale. Oh, okay. Excellent, Mushy. Welcome to never having enough bloodstained bones. Okay, Commander Bond, thank you for that. Your badger is actually fun to wreck the Drossar farm with. Walkway, so much leather, scale and bones. Oh, okay. It's 2 gold on your side. Expensive. Okay, so you drown in bones. Okay. Interesting. Honourable combatants. Hello, Oreo. How are you? Have we got materials in here? Patterns and things. Let's just go back and have a look. Coarse leather. Hello, Oreos. Do you want to put your... let's have a look here. Put your camera back on. There we go. Scream cat. Pig's farm. Quill boars and lizards. Okay, and skin those. Okay. By Fletcher's Hollow. Right, so looking at... Yeah, so the price on these at the moment has spiked quite a bit on Shadow Song. Normally been down here at about 6 gold for a little while. So that seems to be a better price for that. When's a good time to buy it? Sunday looks good. Definitely not on a Friday night. Don't buy leather, coarse leather on a Friday night because it's gone up to 12 gold here. So when everyone's been playing on a Saturday and a Sunday, a Monday morning's good. Pick up your coarse leather. So that's something to remember. And then the other one was bloodstained bones. Bloodstained bones. So we might bone. There we go, bloodstained bone. Looking at this, the price is also a little bit higher, although it does seem to be consistently quite high. Quantity's not that great. Quantity's gone right down at the moment, which is why the price has gone high. And looking at this, cheaper again on a Saturday, it would seem, and a Sunday. Saturday and a Sunday. Quantity-wise, lots on a Saturday available. Okay, that's worth looking at. You are busy. What else have I missed on the chat? Super good. Lizards, you two. For course, you go for the pigs. Okay. Oreo's being so cute. He is super cute at the moment. He's literally just... Hold on. Let's go full screen Oreo for a moment. Let's just appreciate the Oreo for a moment. There we go. Now he's moved. There we go. Weekends are the farming days. There we are. Oh, close auction house. Sorry, Nix. Oh, there we go. Nix in your fellow Brutusaur mount. Excellent. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. That's very kind of you, Nix. That will certainly get me started. Thank you very much indeed. Wow. That's extremely kind of you. Ignoring you big time. Sorry. There we go. Thank you very much. That's a great start. Thank you very much. He wants to trade me. Yeah, sorry, I was too distracted. Thank you, Nix. That's extremely kind of you. So we could probably start with setting up a group for this. Let's start with a new profile. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to start fresh with leatherworking, because I wasn't too happy with what I had with Erfen before. So let's make a new one and go fresh out on everything. So first thing I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to delete all the default stuff, because I like to have it clean and just see what I'm working with, and that way I know I can look clearly and see where everything is. So I'm going to just take all of these off and we'll start afresh, because this way when I go and have a look in my groups and my base group operations, it's all clear. There's nothing there. Sam helps you, you help me. Thank you very much. What have I missed there? But the leather and stuff before worked. It did, Mushy, it did. The problem is I didn't have a full understanding of it, so I want to rebuild it up using my knowledge. It's still there, and I can pull out pieces of it. I can always export some of those operations and bring them back in. Things like the drums, obviously. Hardened Tempest, things like that, yeah. Tinarion Imo, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Saw a message, but on phone. Come to you when stream is over. Oh, what was that for? Did I miss something? I feel like finally starting to leverage all your TSM bits. For instance, you have a bank UI group set up now, so you can dump materials quickly into the various tabs without having to sort them first. Well, that's pretty handy. You need a lot of hardened Tempest for the Sinister gear. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, Mushy. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at... let's make a new fresh group. Call it Leatherworking. And this is a good way to start from fresh. And then we're going to start off, obviously, with some shopping. And so we're going to add in what we have already, which is bloodstained bones. We're going to look for those, and the coarse leather. So we need my shopping average buy operation here, which I don't have on this profile at the moment. So what I'll do actually is just quickly swap to here, go to my operations, look at average buy, and we'll just copy and paste that, and then we'll swap back to Erfen and go to my operations, create a new one, shop average buy, and rather than DB market, we're going to look at either the first between average buy and DB market and show auctions above max price. So now when we go onto our mount and we can have a look,
Have anything ancient to trade?
shopping scan, we'll probably need to do a reload. Let's just have a check of that. There we go.
Find anything exotic, bring it to me.
You know how it sells now, so you kickstarted me a bit. Yeah, definitely. Oh, what did I miss for? Hardened Tempest is kind of easy. You get a lot of Tempest hide from farming the amber tanning oil. Tanning oil is a vendor item. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm with you. Oh god, we're over time as well. Thank you, Mushy, for the heads up on that one. I was going to do some story time, but I'm looking a little. I didn't add the operation. That's why it's not working. Silly me. So we need to go back to the group, and we go to shopping, group operations, shopping, override, shopping average buy. Ah, now the defaults have come back in. I had this happen to me before. TSM doesn't like me deleting the defaults, so I'm going to go through and just delete them again. See if that works. A second time. Second time's a charm. There we are. Oh, Anna Judas, thank you very much for subscribing. That's very kind of you. Go farm, you get it and gold. Well, welcome to the Samadan squad. Have a whole load of chef's hats to use as you like. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. What else did I miss? Your server is so low on cloth. Does not improve soon. You need to go and farm. Yeah, we had that with Tide Spray actually. It had gone quite down. Luckily, I've got a fair amount. Okay, have I missed anything? Shop Phoenix, go farm. So like 10 backs a week on top of the leatherworking. Okay, hope you enjoy the leatherworking. Well, thank you, Nix, for the head start on it. I certainly will. I'm just going to go through and delete this. This is at least me started on this, and then we'll look to progress this over time. Obviously, we need to skill up, so we'll do that. So shopping, group operations, shopping average buy. That's all looking nice and clean. So now when we go onto this, we can look at shopping, run a shopping scan, and we got those ones going. Yeah, 9 gold a piece. It was 10 gold on here as well. So there we go. So there's the coarse leather. Bloodstained bone didn't appear in there actually. That was strange. Does that mean there's none available? Let me just have a quick look at that. Yeah, there's none available at the moment. No bloodstained bones. So thank you, Nix, for that head start. Right, I'm going to leave it there because there's obviously still way more to do. But what I'd like to do is just get my head around everything, and we'll take it from there. No, it's not hyphenated. It's literally there isn't any on at the moment. They've been all bought up. No problem, Nix. Obviously, yes, I'm going to go out and do some skinning and leatherworking and questing as well, so that's all going to come in good time. Right, I'm starting a clean TSM, trying that yourself, but with classic gear currently. No worries, Wallon. It's always useful to refresh yourself when you're starting afresh. So, and it helps reinforce what you learnt on the time before. Fix it up itself over the next 24 hours. Yeah, so I'll have a look on Sunday when I get a chance to play, and then I'll take it from there and just do things a bit more. Turn in gets you 5 expulsion for mats, and that's nice. So that's good and bad. That's true. That's true. Right, I think I'm going to finish it up there as it's getting quite late. My next stream is Sunday night, 9 PM, so it should be a long one. I haven't done a turn in, no, for the 5 expulsum. I did one on I did it on Samadan, actually, yes. I haven't got the world quest open on Erfen, I forget. Any chance to consolidate a bit on starting afresh with TSM again? If I'm struggling a bit with focusing and grasping the whole thing. Of course, Eldrazi. As well as the YouTube series, I'm going to be doing a deep dive into tailoring, which goes through my group. I just need to re-record the video again. So that'll be coming up very soon. And then once I've done that, I will carry on and do other professions that I know. And then, like this, we'll carry on and we'll work through the leatherworking with the microphone on, exactly. It was this little cable at the bottom here that I had unplugged. I didn't spot it. It was a bit of a silly mistake. But thank you all for hanging out tonight. Really appreciated your company and your help. So I hope you all have a really, really nice weekend. I'm going to sign off for now, and I will see you all hopefully on Sunday when I'm next on. Until then, I don't think I'll do a host tonight. I think I'll actually see who's on just in case. Oh look, Gumdrops is on playing Far Cry. I know it's not Goldmaking and it's not World of Warcraft, but obviously Gumdrops is a very chill streamer, so I think we should throw some love over to Gumdrops. See how he's getting on with Far Cry. I think he's doing it for work purposes, so let's go over and send him some love. There we go. Right, just let that go through, as he's a TSM boy. Oh right, you'd literally just gone offline. Oh no, I was literally just about to host you. Oh dear. Host someone else. You're just about to host me. Yeah, I just saw that. Oh well, okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. He's a lot more who have we got? Trouble host. Right, well, good to see you, Gumdrops. Thanks for stopping by. I am literally just finishing up myself, so I think we should send something over. Let's do let's see. Let's do. I've got a choice really. Got Canadian TV is on. Blood Cow's doing a different game. We've also got it's Skits, who is, obviously a beatboxing gold maker, and we also have Gold Goblin Net, who is a German gold maker. So there's a number of options there. If you want any problem with TSM, Gumdrops is our man. Yeah, definitely. Either that, or I'll just or I can just finish up there and we'll pick it up again on Sunday. So I don't mind either way. You'll watch Gumdrops for the trats. For the cats, yes. The streamers for the cats kept the views. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I'll just finish it up. Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you ever so much for stopping tonight, and I will see you all hopefully on Sunday and get a rest. Exactly. Thank you very much. And oh yes, tune in to Gumdrops' stream tomorrow for his WoW Economy weekly wrap-up. Are you going to be on time, Gumdrops, on a Saturday? I haven't managed to catch one of your streams live, but if you are, back blob, on time 100%. Excellent. Yeah, Oreo says good night as well. I just can't see his face at the moment. Right, okay. Good night, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. There we go. Brutosaur's roaring for you, and I will see you all on Sunday. Good night and farewell.